Well, welcome back, Devils fans. It is your host, Ace, here on Running with the Devils, where we are talking New Jersey Devils hockey all year long. Please hit that subscribe button, smash the like, share with a friend. Thank you very much. And a few of you have been asking about this stemming back from a few weeks now, and I said I would eventually get to it. I like to wait and see and kind of calculate in my brain, and it is officially time, my friends, for your boy Ace to give his official 2024-2025 New Jersey Devils predictions. And there's a lot of elements going into this one. A lot of things to contemplate. A new coach, a new system, new teammates, potentially new line mates for some guys. And there was a whole lot that went into this. And without further ado, here are some of my New Jersey Devils predictions for the season. I'm going to start off with our man, Dougie Hamilton. Obviously, we all know Dougie Hamilton went down last year with an injury. The Devils suffered greatly as a result. His puck-moving presence and amazing cannon blast, running power play one were sorely missed in the lineup for the majority of the year. The team struggled. Obviously, we had a ton more injuries, and the season kind of went south on us. Looking forward to having him back, hopefully healthy all season long. Dougie is going to be a huge addition for this Devils club. And for this season, I think Dougie Hamilton scores 16 goals with 46 assists for 62 points. Dougie Hamilton, 62 points on the year, the official prediction. I go to the next one, and this might be a little bit of a hot take. A little bit of one. Not a crazy one, but maybe to some of you a little bit of a hot take. New addition, Paul Cotter, fitting the mold of the heavier, edgier, more violent. I like Cotter's game. I like the clips I've seen from him from the past couple seasons when I was scouring around on the web. Starting off on that fourth line, the meat line with Curtis Lazar and Nathan Bastian. I do think eventually he's going to play his way up, and that kind of plays into my prediction here. The newcomer, Paul Cotter, my official prediction, and this is partially, again, with the notion in my head that I think he is going to end up playing on a third line, if not a second line, at some points of the season. I have Paul Cotter scoring 18 goals with 23 assists for 41 points. A new career high in points for Cotter, beating the 25 points he had last season. A new career high in goals for him, beating the 13 that he had in 22-23. And I hope I'm close on this one. I would love to see Cotter be a 40-point-plus player for this Devils club. I do think that will require him playing higher than the fourth line for a good chunk of the season for that to happen. But Paul Cotter's a guy I'm very excited about. A lot of you guys are excited about him, and I have him going 18 and 23 for 41 points. Hope it happens. I get to my next guy, El Capitan,
number 13, Nico Hischier.
Nico Hischier. Nico Hischier, I think, is going to have a very good season. I don't think it's going to be a career season, but I think it's going to be a very good season. I have Nico Hischier scoring 28 goals with 45 assists for 73 points. A 73-point season from Nico Hischier. And I think this might be a year where he's nominated for a Selke again. You know, Nico's one of those underrated kind of two-way players. Guys in the know about his 200-foot game, but not everyone does. He goes a little bit under the radar. They're going to probably anoint Barkov the Selke winner before the season starts, but hopefully Nico finds a way to maybe wrestle one away from him this year, but I think he will get a nomination. Nico Hischier, I have going 28 and 45 for 73 points. Nico starting off the season with his old line mates from that magical 22-23 season, Dawson Mercer and Tomas Tatar. Hopefully they could recapture some of that magic, and I have 28-45, 73 points for Nico Hischier. And then we get to Dawson Mercer. Fresh off a one-day holdout of training camp, finally here. I always thought he was going to be a big part of this nucleus and the group going forward, hopefully to push for a Stanley Cup or two. Like his game, feisty, a little gritty, has a scoring knack, seems to be a gamer, and fresh off a 3-year deal, I have Dawson Mercer scoring 26 goals with 35 assists for 61 points, a new career high, beating the 56-point season he had in that 22-23 season. Would love to see it. I would love to see Dawson be a 30-goal scorer. I think it's definitely possible and within the range that he is capable of. But to predict that, I think, is a little bold. I'm going with 26 goals, 35 assists, 61 points for Dawson Mercer, and a very solid season for that young man, hopefully ahead. The sky is the limit. Let's go, Dawson. Next up on the list, Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes playing on that top line with Teemo Meyer and Jesper Brat, at least to start the season. Hopefully we see Bratt on the left and Teemo on the right. That's a whole tangent for another time, but Teemo definitely belongs on that right. But Jack, absolutely filthy when on his game, when healthy, one of the most lethal players in the league, dynamic, game changer, game breaker, playmaker. Jack can do it all, and I have Jack Hughes scoring 44 goals and 60 assists for a new career high, 104 points, which would also be a career high in goals, beating out his previous highs in goals and in total points from the 22-23 season where he had 43 goals, 56 assists for that 99 points, just one shy of the 100 mark. It's a shame. If he wasn't injured, he definitely would have eclipsed the 100, but I have him this year going 44 and 60, 104 points. I think that top line is going to be lethal. I think they're going to be lethal together on the power play as well. I think we're going to see a ton of different looks on the power play, but Jack is obviously going to be a mainstay where he belongs in the power play, and I think it's going to be a big year from him. 104 points is the official prediction from your boy. And next we get to his line mate, Teemo Meyer. Teemo Meyer is a fan favorite on this channel. You guys know I'm a huge Teemo supporter. It is always Teemo time in the run-in with the Devil studio. And I have Teemo having a big year as well. I have Teemo scoring 38 goals with 33 assists for 71 points. A solid season from Teemo Meyer. Again, playing on that top line with Jack Hughes and Jesper Brat. I think they're going to be magic on the power play. We saw at the end of last season, Teemo Meyer on the power play was a different player, and he was also injured last year, guys. Let's think about that. I mean, he shut it down after the season, didn't go play in the World Tournament because he had to get surgery. He was playing injured and led the league in goals in March. And wow, if he could come back anywhere near that guy, he might blow this prediction out of the water. But I'm playing it somewhat conservative with Teemo. 38 goals, 33 assists, 71 points for Teemo Meyer. And then when I get to the last guy on the top line, Jesper Brat. I have big expectations for Jesper this season. I have Jesper Brat scoring 31 goals, 57 assists for 88 points, a new career high in points, beating his previous high from last season of 83. I think he's getting 31 and 57 for 88 points. Again, another big year for Brat. He's been our most consistent forward for the past few seasons. I think on that top line and on the power play, they're just going to be dangerous and causing teams pain all year long, and you're going to love to see it. Hughes, Teemo, and Brat is going to be one of the dirtiest lines in the league, and I look forward to seeing it. Hopefully everyone stays healthy, and they just trash people all year. My next prediction, we're going into the net, guys. We are going into the net, the newly acquired Jacob Markstrom. Hopefully the goaltending solve. It's been a thorn in our side. The goaltending position has been in a state of flux since the great Martin Brodeur played his last game as a Devil. Over the years, we've seen the goalie carousel. We've played like 20-something different goalies, 7 and 8 guys in some seasons. Patching holes. Fitz never really got that long-term guy. Now, while Markstrom is not the long-term guy, he is a solid 2-year win-now type goalie. Loved the move when we did it. Love it now. My prediction for Jacob Markstrom this year is that Jacob Markstrom goes 33, 18, and 5. 33 wins, 18 losses, 5 overtime losses, which would be the second highest win total of his career, second to only the 37 wins he had in 21-22. And he played 63 games that year. I don't think he's going to quite get 63 games. I'm sure he'd love to. But I have him going 33, 18, and 5. So that's 56 games I think he appears in. 33 wins, 18 losses, 5 overtime losses. And that'd be a solid, solid season for Jacob Markstrom in his first year as a Devil, which leaves, I'm calling it the Jake Allen / whoever. I do think we will see at least a few games total by goalies not named Markstrom and Allen. For whatever reason, I just think you're going to see at least 2 or 3 starts from other guys at some point throughout the year. So I'm just calling this the Jake Allen whoever. But I have Jake Allen / whoever going 16, 7, and 3. Very serviceable numbers for a tandem goalie. 16, 7, and 3. You add up those records of Jacob Markstrom and the Jake Allen / whoever column, and that puts this New Jersey Devils club at 49, 25, and 8, which puts us at 106 points, which I believe will be good for second or third in the division. I think Carolina's due for a down year. They obviously lost Pesce and Nason, both came to New Jersey. They lost Gensel last year. Some of their guys are getting a little bit older. I think they're due for a down year. They've been so good for so long, very competitive, deep playoff runs. So I think it is possible that 106 points could be good for second in the division. If not, I think it'll be good for third. And I think they're going to win a couple playoff rounds. My official prediction, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope we win the cup. My official prediction is they lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. That is how my honest, unbiased prediction, 106 points, good for second or third in the division, win 2 playoff rounds, and lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I hope I am wrong. I hope come June, our boys are skating the cup around, preferably at Prudential Center. Would love to see it. I think the team is definitely capable of it. But I have them losing in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think 2 playoff round wins are in the future for this club, and that'll be a huge stepping stone building into next season and beyond. I think we're going to have a lot of tight games, a lot of closely contested battles, and I think in the end, they're going to have a good season, and they're going to win those 2 playoff rounds. That is your boy Ace's official predictions on the season. I might come out with another video with a few others, but I think I touched on all the kind of main ones here. But let me know what you guys think about any of my player predictions. Let me know what you think about my team prediction. Anything, everything, New Jersey Devils hockey, throw it out there in the comments. These predictions brought to you by Dirty Devil Vodka, of course. The official vodka of Martinbrodeurvodka, the GOAT. Link in description. Check out where to get your Dirty Devil Vodka near you. I'll be drinking it all season long. I'm going to have some cool kind of cocktails with Dirty Devil throughout the season. But, yeah, guys, I'm expecting a big season. I think some of these guys are going to have, personally, their best seasons yet. I think a couple guys are going to have slightly down years. But overall, as a group, I think we're going to kill it. I think we're going to kill it. I think we're going to win those 2 rounds. Throw it all out there in the comments. I'll be back soon. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go.